for you as sort of part of that back three? Was it a quite frustrating game for you at times where maybe you felt you weren't able to impose yourselves all in hand as much as you wanted to?
A little bit in that first half, yeah. They're obviously quite aggressive D, so don't allow you to get that ball in the wide channels, and when you do get it in there, they're pretty aggressive in that wide breakdown, so look to spoil that. So there's an element of frustration there, but we knew that was going to come, and we knew we had to play through them. And first half we just didn't look after the ball well enough. Probably trying to force things that weren't really there to start off with, but I think we calmed down after the first 20 minutes and created enough opportunities to score more points than we did.
Phil, how do you think this will leave you for the rest of the season in terms of going back into league mode? Take confidence out of how you came back so strongly, or what will be the?
Yeah, I think when we set off on the European campaign, we said we wanted to challenge ourselves against the best sides to find out who we are and where we are as a group. I think in terms of our togetherness and connectedness, that speaks volumes about our game. There's clearly things we need to be better at, and I'm hoping that the experience of today will allow us to do that moving forward. The first thing we've got to do is make sure we put this to bed, have a drink together tonight and celebrate what that campaign was, and make sure we prepare for Gloucester appropriately over the next couple of days into next week.
And do you think you could be here to stay as a club, as in this is the sort of places you want to be in, the occasions you want to be in, and you could sort of grow year on year into that?
Yeah, we spoke a lot this week around, like I said, we wanted to play in the best, against the best sides to find out a measure of where we are, to test ourselves. You also want to play in the best stadiums. This is a historic venue. We were excited about that opportunity in front of 82,000. And yeah, of course we want to plan for that. We'd love to be in that situation. I think it's probably a bit soon to say, we're losing some players and recruitment, etc., etc. Next year's a new story, and we're going to make sure we finish this story first.
Courtney, at what point of the game did you feel like you had?
I don't think we ever felt like we were out of the game, to be honest. I think probably in the second half, when they scored that early try, that was probably one of the points where we had to find ourselves as a team, and I think we did that. I think it showed, it's credit to the players that we can have something like that happen. We said all the right things at half time, and then come out and it doesn't go your way again. To get back on the horse and go back at them, and to be able to do that as a team is very good, going forward. But I think the disappointing thing is we didn't really test them in terms of, we didn't really put our game on the park how we wanted to. We had a lot of mistakes, dropped a lot of ball, give away a lot of penalties, and you can't win at the highest level if that's if you're doing that kind of stuff. So that was obviously where we lost the game. But on the plus side, we were able to push one of the best teams in the world, probably club teams, and show everybody that we're not going to get pushed over by anyone. So there's a lot of positives to take, but it's really good learning for us.
George, can I just ask what it was like those final few minutes? And did you believe you could actually win the match at the end? And what was being said, and what was the sort of I don't know.
We've had plenty of experiences of that throughout the season. You look back to Munster, you look back to Exeter, those two games where we've had to come from a deficit. Once Steve scored that try in the corner, we definitely felt like we'd given ourselves a really good shot. It was actually quite calm messages, to be honest. We spoke about just getting back into their half again and putting the pressure back on them. They sort of shut up shop with 20 minutes to go and gave us a lot of kicks. So it was about securing that and then putting our game on the field. And we probably, to be honest, I thought we were going to score down at left edge. We probably had the wrong people down there to score. So that was, we came close and we put ourselves in a situation where we could have and potentially should have won that game.
Phil, did you feel that when the screw was put on and pressure came on that it was the forwards and their replacements, or did you think it was the cracks that suddenly maybe just got things a bit more aligned on the run.
In the second half when we
When you got the pressure on for the last 10
Yeah.
or 15 minutes, did you feel
Yeah.
that was the refreshed pack, or did you feel that the backs got it more aligned?
I mean, I'd have to watch it again to be honest, but I think I felt like the longer the game was 20-10, the more it fell into our hands in terms of that pressure, and I think we came more and more into the game. And across the board, and I think all the substitutions had a big impact in that, and that's been one of the strengths throughout the season is our strength in depth. Guys who are coming in, guys who are coming off the bench, have had an impact. And Elliot Miller-Mills today, I thought did that from a set piece point of view, and Sam out of AC in the loose as well. So there's loads of positives in terms of those guys coming in. But again, as Courtney says, the frustration is we didn't quite get our game going in the first half in order to create more pressure. You give Leinster a 17-point start and that last 20 minutes is going to be tough.